afternoon, guys, and happy Saturday to all of your sunshiny faces. It is almost actually 1 o'clock already, which is sort of late. I could not sleep last night. Well, actually, after I was done recording last night, I ended up grabbing some food because I realized all I had was 2 hash browns this morning for breakfast, and I ended up having a pretzel and some like cheese at the game. And so yeah, then I came back home and was pretty hungry, so I had some leftover ravioli from yesterday night, but I went in my room, ate it, and fell asleep while I still wasn't finished actually eating it. Took like an hour, a half-hour nap or something like that. Then by that time, because it was so late already, I ended up waking up at like 2 o'clock, I think, and took a shower. And so, but like I never like slept well because it was only just like a little nap. So then I ended up waking up, took a shower, went to bed, but the dog was freaking out and ended up throwing up, and so I had to clean that up. Then he ended up I left him in the hallway, but he wouldn't stop crying all night long, so he kept me up, and I don't think I finally fell asleep until like sometime after 3 o'clock, almost 4 o'clock. So I was super tired and still woke up like around 9 o'clock this morning. So I only got maybe like 5 hours of sleep in total. But yeah, so we went to Jewel. I had my list done. I finished it yesterday, so we went to Jewel, ended up picking up a bunch of goodies, actually saved a bunch, which was awesome. But I had one thing that was wrong, and I realized last week, I was telling you guys I was so upset. Those hand sanitizing wipes or whatever were supposed to be free after like a Just For You coupon. I actually bought the wrong size. It wasn't the 80 count. Previously it was. This week was the little 10 count, and I checked that and I was like, oh, it's the 10 count that's on sale this week. And I checked to see what I had written down last week. It was also the 10 count. So I bought the wrong size, but they were out of those. I also realized I had a Just For You personalized offer for Doritos. I sort of think maybe I picked up the wrong ones. It doesn't like specify which kinds are included, it just has the ounces. I bought within the ounce size, that was correct. However, when I checked, like, you can click on the Just For You coupon and then you sort of scroll down, it'll tell you like show you which ones you can add to your cart online. So it's like the coupons that match for that sale or whatever. They were things like the 3D Doritos, or there was like one other sort of random kind. It's not like the traditional like nacho cheese or the like the blue bag or purple bag or whatever. It was some other one, and then the like original like tortilla Doritos. Those ones were the ones that were included, so I guess that was sort of my fault that I picked up the wrong ones. But again, like, I didn't really check to like go through to see all the ones that were included. I just checked to see if it was the ounce size, and that was the right one. It didn't specify that like the original kind aren't included or whatever, so it was sort of my fault. Also, like, I feel like they should like make it like better in the wording, because unless you click on the coupon to see which ones are included, you wouldn't know. You'd just be like, yeah, that was the right size, you know, and buy it. So like I said, that was sort of a bummer that that didn't come up, because that was about, I think honestly I paid like almost $3 extra for that. They were on sale, buy one get one free, but I didn't know if with my personalized Just For You offer was going to like work with the sale, so I only bought one. So yeah, like I said, I'm pretty bummed out about that. But regardless, that was the only thing I think this week that I went over my list, the only thing that didn't end up coming off. So I should have paid about $3 left for everything. I didn't totally figure that out, like what I paid extra for it. Had I bought the right size one at the right size price, I think it would have been like $65 as a net cost for everything, around that. And I only got 25 cents back, so it pretty much would have been $65 about what I ended up paying. So these items, pretty much from the Veggie Straws and these hamburgers, all the way over onto this side of the table, which was also at Jewel, all the way around here. These items in total would have cost $185.31. I ended up paying $67.47 and saved $117.84. I got 25 cents back from Ibotta on any California grapes, which I did pick up and they were on sale. So my net cost was $67.22. Like I said, about $3 less would have put me right around $65 for everything, and that was the only thing that I didn't end up getting. And so I also had, there was two items on my list. I didn't get, like I said, the small pack of the hand sanitizing wipes, and then also a bigger bottle of hand sanitizer that I have not been able to find at the store. It's something like Brewer's hand sanitizer or something like that. They did have the small little like 2-ounce bottles, like pocket sized, you know, ones, and I was able to find that and got that. But those two were freebies. Again, they didn't have one kind at my store, the other one I can't find, and they had that available for me last week as well. And like I said, I picked up the wrong size of the Doritos, but everything else went according to my list. So I will start, actually I think I'm going to just start with the produce first. So the green grapes were on sale for 99 cents a pound. I got about 2.5 pounds, so it was $2.55. Like I said, I also got 25 cents back on any grapes from, they were like California grapes. So that was about like $2.25 that I ended up paying for that. And then also I ended up getting the broccoli was 88 cents a pound. I got about 3/4 pound. It was 66 cents. And then the cauliflower was almost 2 pounds, also 88 cents a pound, so it was $1.72 I paid. Green beans were, I got almost 2 pounds, a little under that, for 88 cents a pound as well. They were $1.58. And then I got 3 ears of corn, which were, they were $1 for 5, so that's like, what is that, 20 cents each. So I got 3 of those for 60 cents. And then I also ended up picking up bananas, were 29 cents a pound. I got about 2.5 pounds. It was 75 cents for those. Raspberries and blackberries, the same sale as last week. They're on sale for $1.50 each. So I got 3 packages of each. They were $4.50 for each 3 packages I picked up. So I ended up paying $9 in total for those. And I finished off actually all of the raspberries, I think, from last week. I know my mom had some of the blackberries too, I believe. And the Honeycrisp apples, we got almost exactly 5 pounds. They were 99 cents a pound, so we paid $4.94 for those. So like I said, that was all the produce items we ended up picking up. Then we ended up getting the cereal sort of deal that was going on this week. They had like 2 varieties maybe of Kellogg's, like 2 varieties of General Mills, and I think like the Honey Bunches of Oats or the Pebbles cereal from like Post included. I think it was like Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Cheerios and Frosted Flakes. Actually, I think it was just Frosted Flakes maybe from Kellogg's. So there's a little bit of a different variety of brands, but like just only a couple of varieties of actual cereal. And then also the Nature Valley. They were $1.49 when you bought in multiples of 4. So I bought 8 boxes in total, and I had coupons for pretty much almost everything. So with the Frosted Flakes, again, they're $1.49. I picked up 2 boxes and had $1 off to any Kellogg's coupon, Kellogg's cereal coupon. I also had the exact same thing with the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, which was on any General Mills. So they were only 99 cents a box. So I got, like I said, I had to get 2 of the Kellogg's because I had a coupon for Kellogg's, and then also 1 of the General Mills. So I picked up 2 boxes of those. Then with the Nature Valley bars, they were, like I said, also $1.49, but I had a 50-cent off 2 coupons. So they were $1.25 per box, which isn't too bad. My mom loves the just regular like peanut butter kind, and my dad really likes these like the fruit and nut kind. So those, like I said, were about $1.24 each. And then with these, because I needed 8 products in total, I didn't have any other coupons that matched up with the sale. I just went ahead and picked up 2 boxes, 1 of the Fruity Pebbles and 1 of the Cocoa Pebbles, that again were just, you know, $1.49 a box, which isn't a bad price. And especially with Post, because Post doesn't go on sale all that often, I thought again that was a pretty decent sale price. So in total, I don't know what all 8 boxes of everything ended up costing, but again, it was like 99 cents for these cereals, $1.25, and then you know, like $1.50 for those. So not too bad of sales on those items. And then the advertised like just for you sales that were going on this week was on the Jack's Link. They actually were out of these in the actual aisle, but I did find some on an end cap that were like 5 left. But these Jack's Link, the half-pound like family size jerky was $5 after a just for you coupon, which like I said, almost didn't end up picking up because I didn't see them. But these were like, these are the big pack of jerky, which is normally like 12 something or something crazy like that. Normally $14. So this is a really good price, getting it on that sale for that price. My dad really likes jerky too, so this is like, you know, almost buying 2 little packages for pretty cheap. So we picked up one of those, and then also too the Screamin' Sicilian, I think that's what it is, pizza. That is on sale for $2.99 with a personalized with a just for you coupon that's advertised. And then also too this one, which is not advertised on the front of the ad, but it is on the inside. Also this kind of pizza, which was also $2.99 after just for you coupon. Again, that should be in everybody's account because it's advertised. So I think that those were the only. Also, I think peaches were 69 cents with a just for you offer advertised, but we really don't eat peaches. So I didn't. My parents really like nectarines more and plums. So I didn't wind up picking those up because I was like, I don't really want to get them just if we're not going to wind up eating them. But that is a really good sale. 69 cents for peaches is a good price. If they would have had nectarines, I would have picked those up, or plums. But so like I said, we didn't get those, but that was one of the other sales. And then a couple of the personalized just for you offers. The Gatorade was 49 cents. I get the sale all the time. It's a limit of one. I just pick one up for Jack for football. And then one of the actual just regular sale prices, the like small, I think this is a 2-cup cheese, the small like 8-ounce packages. They're on sale, buy one get one free, and their normal price $3, so they're basically, or $2.99, but they're $1.50 each basically when you buy 2, which is a pretty good price for like the smaller ones. And we're almost out of, I don't have a ton of mozzarella cheese. I've been using it more lately, so I went ahead and picked those up. And then also too, like I was saying, the Doritos, those were regular price $4.29. Again, that was sort of my bad. The wording in the coupon, or them, you know, saying like select varieties, then I would have checked to make sure that it was the proper ones, instead of it just being like Doritos, this size to this size, and then it not actually being the size that I pick up. Like I said, was sort of a bummer. But I could have, I guess, done a little bit more to have made sure I bought the right kind, but I think that the coupon should have said a little bit more. You know, like they really word out a lot of times, like the, like, you know, the General Mills or Kellogg cereal coupons, they'll say like all the kinds that are included in being able to use the coupon. This literally doesn't say anything. You just have to actually go through and check it. And sometimes stuff will say like, oh, that there's no like match for the coupon when there is. So that's also, like I said, sort of like, that was the same with that pizza over there. It didn't say that there was a variety that was included, but it was. So sometimes it's not always accurate on the coupon as well. So like I said, sort of a little bit of a headache, a little bit my fault. I think the coupon should have been worded better. And then this was, like I said, the free little hand sanitizer. This Pro hand sanitizer was 2 ounces. It was free after a just for you offer. This was also free. I'm thinking maybe it was in everybody's account. I don't know. I bought these before though at Jewel, so maybe that's why they personalized it for me. But it was on sale for $1, and these little like Del Monte, my mom really likes the grapefruit kind. These are like, I don't know, infused or something like that. They're like a new variety, a little bit different, and they were free after a just for you offer as well. The Fag Total like split yogurts was on sale for $1, and there was a 50-cent off just for you coupon, so that was only 50 cents. Picked up one of those. The O Organic popcorn, $2. They're $2 each. There was a $1 off 2 coupon, so this was $1.50, which I think is around the same price as Aldi's popcorn. And I really like this actually too, and I like Aldi's kind, so I don't mind getting it there. But I went ahead and picked that up since I had the coupon for it, so they were $1.50 each. And then my mom really loves Veggie Straws, so I saw this sale. It wasn't the best price, but these retail at they're really expensive. I think they are normally like $5 a bag. So and I know Aldi has some too, but these were on sale for I think $2.50, and there was $1 off 2 coupons that made them $2 each, which again isn't the worst price. I think Aldi's is about the same, so I went ahead and picked up 2 bags of these for my mom, because like I said, I know she really likes like the Veggie Straws. And then lastly, we also ended up picking up the pub burgers. Now this says 10 for 10, but they're packaged in 5 count packages instead of 10. But you guys see on there, you save $7.50 and you pay $5. They're basically $1 a burger. And again, the advertised says 10 for 10, but I'm wondering if like they packaged them smaller because either they didn't want to run out if people wanted like less, or like for whatever reason. Sometimes they'll sort of do that at the deli, like it'll say family pack, and sometimes certain size family packs are like you know, of chicken breast or whatever, could be like a 7-pound to 10-pound thing of chicken breast. Sometimes some people's, you know, like family pack size is more of like a like 4 to 5 pound or 5 to 6 or something like that. That's a lot of times way smaller. So it sometimes sort of depends, but yeah, so I got 2 packages anyway. I think we're gonna do one of these tonight, because I also got extra like brioche buns and stuff like that, and I'm gonna freeze the other pack so we can do these for grilling in the future. I also got a pack at Aldi last week, so we have like 15 hamburgers right now in the freezer that we can use for grilling in the future. So that was everything we ended up picking up over at Jewel. And then over at Aldi's, we maybe impulse buyed a little bit. I had 2 things on my list. One of those things I didn't even end up finding, but there was a couple things that I literally was just like, I actually needed that. And it's so funny how I think it, Aldi ends up then randomly having it. Like, it's honestly like one of the weird things sort of with Aldi. So I was actually literally just started like this week, maybe on Tuesday or something like that, or Wednesday. I think maybe it was Tuesday. I keep forgetting to take my vitamins, and I started taking them again, and I was like, you know what, if I just had like a little pill planner sort of thing that I can just have and sit it out on my desk, and then make sure to like I take it every day, and make sure that like you know, sometimes I'll be like, oh, I'll take it after I eat or whatever, and I'll remember it at some point during the day, but then I eat and totally forget about it. Because a lot of like times it'll say like, oh, take with food. So I'll try and take it when I have like lunch or dinner or something like that, but totally wind up always forgetting. So if I have something that can help me remember, then I was like, that would be so helpful. This one is actually like an AM PM one, which I only take like whenever I wind up taking just my vitamins during the day, but it does, I can use this for 2 weeks instead of just for 1 week instead, and just do like 1 week for AM and then the other week for PM. So I have actually for 2 weeks and can fill it up. So that was sort of my thought. And then also too, this pill like cutter, we just wind up using like, you know, random knife or whatever to wind up cutting pills. But my grandma used to have one of these, and I would always go in there and wind up using hers, and I don't know whatever ended up happening to it. Like, she, I think, got rid of it, honestly, or maybe it broke or something, and honestly, it almost looks the exact same. I'm wondering if at some point she bought it at Aldi. It's like the exact, literally the exact same. But like I said, we used to use it a lot. I haven't really needed to cut any pills recently, but I know my mom did one day, and I was like, you know what, we should get a pill cutter. And so yeah, randomly ended up finding that also at Aldi. Maybe not something that we needed, but it wasn't that expensive, honestly. So I was like, hey, we'll wind up getting it. Then too, because we went to Wahlburgers for my mom's birthday, they had the Wahlburger sauce. Sort of needed that too, because it was really good sauce. And then we found, because we've currently got just a comforter, an old comforter in the hallway for the dog. This is actually, because Bliss will wind up sometimes having accidents, this is like a, like, I don't know how to describe it, but the texture on it, it's supposed to be like extra tough mat, sort of like for dogs, but it's sort of like waterproof. Like, I could probably just spray it down instead of like it being like a fabric one with like polyfill in it. It might have polyfill, but like the outside is a lot like more durable, so I feel like it's easier to just sort of clean down or whatever, instead of, like I said, once the stuff gets, like, the dog winds up having an accident on it in, like, the polyfill, it's garbage. You can't really clean that out, even sometimes if you wash it. So, like I said, I saw this and was like, hey, that's really good. It was a little bit, it was like maybe 15 bucks, I think, or something like that. But literally was just, like, we were talking about the dog's bed in there, which is just a comforter right now. She's currently not even laying on, she's laying on the hard floor. So I thought it was a really good idea. Then also too, we needed, what's it called, paper towels. And paper towels are expensive, guys, right now at Aldi especially. Their 5-count is $7. I think it is for like the double rolls or whatever, but I can still like coupon for that kind of stuff or get it on sale, like the Bounty brand, even cheaper than that. Like, I feel like Aldi is like, their toilet paper and paper towels right now have literally been like pre, you know, like early pandemic prices and have not come down at all. Whereas like last week at Valley Produce, I got really great sales on toilet paper, and I've been able to get sales on paper towels and toilet paper. So to have that, like I said, very expensive price, I was like, that's sort of crazy. We ended up getting a big like 12 count, which is a mega roll, so I'm really hoping that they are the really big ones. And that's what they look like, but like, you know, the like triple ply stuff and everything like that, or whatever, like the thicker actual like paper towel as well. But they were only $11.49, so that's like almost $1 per roll, but in a bigger pack versus like spending over $1 for buying the smaller one. And then they had like a 2 count for like $4, and I was like, that's also, that's like $2 a roll. So while we had to spend a lot to get a giant pack, hopefully we won't need to go through these very quickly, and it was a better price per paper towel. So yeah, that was, like I said, a little bit of a bummer. Anyways though, everything from Aldi cost $58.28 that we ended up picking up. We also I got some guacamole cups for myself. This was one of the only 2 things that I went in there for. Well, not went in there for, but normally we just sort of walk around and we're like, oh yes, we did need that, or whatever. Some of the stuff Aldi just sort of tells you what you end up needing. But like I was saying, with the guacamole cups, we picked those up because I think I have 1 or 2 left. And then we also, I wanted to get some like Deli Pickles, which they've had, because I really like them with like having grilled cheese, and they didn't have any. So that was the other thing that I actually had on my list. I had no produce or anything like that. But then I know, like when we do like sloppy joes, my mom likes to have with potato chips. When we wind up doing like salsa chicken, Tex-Mex or something like that, we'll wind up using like tortilla chips, and I think we're out of both maybe. So I picked up 1 of each of those. And then also we got brioche buns, like I said, for grilling tonight, and then split top wheat bread, and then regular hamburger buns, because we might wind up doing like barbecue chicken, or like I said, sloppy joe, something like that during the week. And then also we got Pop-Tarts. So that was everything from Aldi we ended up picking up. Yes guys, that was, like I said, everything. I thought Jewel was really good. Again, like sometimes we go to Aldi and we wind up randomly finding random stuff, and we're like, oh yeah, like we should get that, or we need that, or whatever. And then also too, we ended up going to Menards, and I don't think we ended up actually, maybe we did, we spent grocery money on it, but we ended up getting, for the Blackstone, since we did breakfast last week, we got like these little egg, which weren't expensive. I think they were only like $8 or $9 maybe, the little silicone egg rings. And then we also ended up picking up a thing of like the breakfast, because we had like the starter kit sort of thing from Aldi, or not from Aldi, from Menards, which is like, you know, just like the spatula things, and you know, like the squeezer bottles, all that kind of stuff. But they also had a, so I'm gonna see if I can try and do this one-handed, the what's that called, the little squeezy thing on there is for like the pancake batter that you can just sort of drop on instead of like having to like scoop it out and everything like that. It also has 2 of the egg rings, which is why we wanted to get more of those. And this was only like $6, and it also has a bacon press as well on it. And like I said, I think that was like $6 or $7, and the other thing was like $7 or $8 or something like that. Then too, because the last year when we did pumpkins, they have stuff on sale already. These were on sale as well. Matthew said that we didn't have any like of the little knife set, so we ended up picking up some of those. I think we had 1 that worked, because we haven't done pumpkins in a while, and I was like, we wind up doing them this year, and I think we only have 1 scoop as well, so this is another like big scoop sort of. Then they also had like 99-cent sale items after rebate, so we got 2 paintbrushes, just because we always randomly need paintbrushes, and my dad's like, whenever they're on sale, just go ahead and pick them up. And then also too, even though I bought light bulbs last week, they had the 2 count light bulbs that were on sale for 99 cents as well, which we ended up picking up. And then also lastly, because my dad got his nail gun, and I don't know if he has nails actually for it or not, but they did have the 18 gauge brad nailers, which is what my dad's nail gun is, which were like a pretty big pack, but they were also only 99 cents as well, for, like I said, those, which I don't think that he has nails for. And then we also picked up a thing of, we picked up 4 things of water for the fish tank, which were, I think, 89 cents, these things of like distilled water. And then we also ended up picking up for $10 they had fall lawn food, so we can do the front yard as well. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna get all that stuff put away now. But yeah, so like I said, we ended up spending a little bit extra at Menards as well. I think it was like 50 or 60 bucks, but like I said, the stuff for the Blackstone we knew we were gonna get anyway, and we ended up like getting it this week because they actually didn't have that much left, and they're sort of like phasing it out for like fall stuff right now. So thankfully we were able to still find and get some of that stuff. So yeah, sort of random. Like when we go to Menards, we always joke, it's like half the stuff that we wind up getting is always like just totally random things. Like we bought a pumpkin carving set and brad nailers. Like none of the stuff ends up making sense, like the brad nails. Like, and then like random stuff for like the Blackstone and, you know, fall lawn food. It's like everything that we wind up buying like never makes sense. When we go to Menards, it's never like we're buying like paint and paintbrushes and, you know, like a, you know, like drop cloth and like liners and stuff like that. It, like, you know, obviously we're doing a painting project. None of our stuff ever makes sense. We'll like randomly buy like these random pieces of stuff all the time that like we need for, you know, projects or whatever and stuff like that. And then like I said, half the time it never makes sense. But this is just the stuff that was sort of on sale, and I was like, yes, we can use that, we'll need that, you know, that kind of stuff. So after rebate, they were all 99 cents for those other items as well, which I thought was really good price. So anyways, now I'm gonna get all that stuff put away. So guys, I made today's vlog pretty long already. I am gonna take a shower now and get to bed. It's about like 12 o'clock at night. So see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.